Okay, very first modality that we need to establish, mobility. Mobility, this is, I personally believe, I'll say it right here, full emphasis, the most important modality by far. And first, before we get into why, we have to understand what mobility is. And this one is so crucial to define. So how we define it is increasing your range of motion under tension or force, right? So flexibility, very simple. Here's my range for my pec minor, and that's how far as I can go with it. That's flexibility. It's not under real force. It's just me pulling back and seeing how far I can go in that direction. Now, let's say I have this behind me. This is a band. I assume this is anchored behind me someplace. The band has became force. It became tension on that same muscle, the pec minor. So it's pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling back, and me fighting against it, right? That's the force. I can feel the force. But it pulled me back, and me resisting against it the entire time and getting into that full range, that's mobility. How far can I go back under what kind of tension? Some people who have limited range of motion, like for example, if you're only bench pressing, once you get here, you're like, oh, I'm done. Like I don't have any strength in that position. What we do at RX Fit is we train you how to do that in every single joint in every range of motion, right? Depending on what that degree of range is, and then increase the strength and that load in that range. That's why mobility is so important. Recovering even faster. So not only are you like increasing your range of motion, you're reducing your risk of injury, you're increasing your performance, but now you're recovering faster from your workouts because you don't have all this tension that's wrapped around your arteries that's reducing your blood flow, and as you know, you need blood flow to recover from your workouts. So this, if you were gonna do any modality only forever, this is it. Easy, done. Like game over. And I say this all the time to my team, like this is the one that matters the most for the quality of life, the longevity of your life all day, every day. The only other program that I would recommend besides this one that you're currently watching is gymnastics strength training, GST. It's a great training module. I'm here pitching into the program. That's how much I believe in mobility, that everyone have great mobility, and that's what they teach there as well. We don't have a facility in Austin, otherwise I've been pushing clients to do that as well as our program. But you're here now, and I would just showed you through the video course that we go through later on how to get mobility for yourself as well.